Hello, welcome back to Z3. And today, wait, when did we get a map? When did we get a little map that was up here? That came out in the new update? We got quick nap too. Yeah, some at the Ballet Twins and 6th Street. I'm so confused and so intrigued. And we're not doing any of that today. Instead, what we're doing now to start is we're going to do some signal searches. And we're going to try and get Yishuan. I don't know how to say it. We haven't met her yet either. But let's go ahead and do 10 signal searches. We could do 20 right now, but let's see how it is after the fact. And we got 2 A's, one at the top, one a few down.
Let's fight side by side.
I don't need any more ambies. I'm maxed out on ambi. What's the other A? Come on, show it. That's not it.
Yunquei Summit disciple Pan Yinhu is honored to meet you.
I think he's a brand new character. I do not remember seeing him ever before. So yeah, we got something new. Go ahead and hit confirm. Let's do another 10 signal searches. Ooh, we got an S. Does that reset the whole count that was over here on that one screen?
Master's wish is my most sacred mission.
Von Lycano. Lycanon? I don't know how you say it specifically. But yay! Yeah, it freaking reset. That's disappointing. Well, is there anything that we could do going forward here? Well, there is one thing that we could do. Hold up. Let me work my way to it. Also. Wait, how are we on? 6 and 6. Got it. We also have something here that we could do, event-wise. I can get a character just by selecting it. So, is there someone that I don't have here? I know I have Paletta and Lycanon. I really don't know how to freaking say it. Do I have Soldier 11 or Nekomata? Let me check. I do like Nekomata. If I don't have Nekomata, I'm going to get Nekomata.
Is something the matter?
I do not have Nekomata. Or Grace. Yeah. Oh, I do have Soldier 11. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get Nekomata then. And confirm.
Here I come. It's my turn to shine.
This is part of the update for Zenless Zone 0 2.0. Because we're at that point now. The next big story has come along, but we're still on the previous chapter. We got to finish that up, and then I can move on to it.
Juyuan, ready.
So, yeah.
Call me? Yeah.
I'm just clearing off the new agent stuff right now.
Follow your orders.
Clear that.
Do you want me to fight or cook?
Neither right now.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean
Wait, what do we-
chitlins meal.
What is the edit avatar? Oh, because I got them. Okay. Well, I'll stick with Ben for right now. But anyway, we should probably continue on with the story now that I'm done with all that. So let's talk to Wise. Hey, Wise. Belle, are you feeling better? Do you need to rest a bit longer? There's no rush to contact Nicole. Your health is top priority. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. And of course, immersive storytelling. Let's get into it. Got it. I'll contact Nicole and the others now. But Belle, you have to take care of yourself. If there are any issues with the ocular implant, you need to rest immediately. Sometime later, in the Random Play video store on 6th Street, Janus Quarter.
Belle, you really should rest a bit more. You just went through severe corruption and made the long trip back from the outer ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps, a strong stimulus might boost your adrenaline.
I'm fine. We have to get Perlman back as soon as we can.
Don't worry, I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get Perlman back.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's has been detected inside the Ballet Twins hollow.
The Ballet Twins hollow. That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militants. Could it be the same group?
That's definitely a possibility. Could it be the mastermind pulling the strings behind the scenes?
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Perlman. Their motives seem the same. It all adds up if Bringer is behind this, but this might sound cruel. But why go through the trouble of kidnapping Perlman when they could have just killed him? If their goal is
True.
to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal, isn't it easier to just dispose of Perlman?
Warning. Approaching the video store.
Cut it out, Fairy. The last thing Belle needs right now is an adrenaline boost.
Warning.
Wait, Fairy? Are you being serious? What's happening?
Why would Wise think that Fairy would be joking? Crack, a burst of sparks erupts from the monitor array and the lights begin flickering.
What's happening?
Is it that
the
hacker
system
again?
under attack again? But we have Fairy. Nothing in New Eridu should be able to breach her defenses.
Check the attack source.
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's electrical system and the HDD itself?
What happens next makes Wise watching the security footage even more horrified.
Belle, it's real. There are people right outside our front door. They're...
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
Looks like we gotta vacate.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep it down.
The door to the staff room shuts carefully. As soon as you hear voices greeting the officers, the sound of drawers being searched and boots scattering up the stairs. A moment later,
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Please be careful. You're welcome to look around, but don't damage our collections.
What's inside this room?
It's just a storage room, filled with personal items and old equipment.
Could you please open it up so we can check?
Is that really necessary? As you can see, we're just an ordinary video rental store.
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season.
since when?
We hope you understand. Please cooperate and open the door for inspection. If you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
Hold it.
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols.
They know, don't
The
they?
special response team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Who's she playing that off for? Warning, system malfunction, verifying current issues, initiating automatic repair. During the repair, the AI function will only retain basic response functions. Coordinated HDD scan shutdown. Security monitors function shutdown. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. Barry, are you okay? During the repair, the AI assistant will only retain basic response functions. To log into Internet, please press 1. To connect to the HDD system, press 2. To emergency clear your web browser history, press 3. 3. To speed up the repair progress, please enter the command Fairy is the most powerful AI. To speed up. We'll try it. Correct. Inspired. Fairy sped up the repair process by 0.01%. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. The fact that Fairy went haywire right there, and then PubSec came in, leaves things to be extremely suspicious. Hi, Zhu Yuan. Xingyi. What's up?
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our
Why
team.
do you need a security patrol at a video
Congrats,
store?
Thank
Or the
you,
whole
Junior.
street even?
Now, manager, please explain what is going on.
Before we get into that, can we ask why you and Qingyi are here?
Or even the PubSec?
As you know, manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said 01101000 0110
You sure they're gonna read through the whole thing?
0110 01101100
Holy crap, she is.
01110000.
She's reading through the whole thing.
Is that binary code? What does it say?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to help.
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Thank you, Zhu Yuan and Qingyi. Why can we only say it to one of them?
Thank you for caring about us and coming all this way, Jiyuan.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, manager.
This is a bit complicated.
Allow me to explain.
A familiar, cool voice comes through the speakers inside the workshop.
Huh? This voice... is that...
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Moments later, Miyabi gives a concise rundown of the vision case and what happened in the outer ring.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the outer ring you fought with all your might. Key witness captured, no Perlman in sight. Is that correct?
Why'd she have to make it poetic?
That's accurate. And it flows pretty well.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned proxies upon taking a closer look?
Still a law-abiding citizen, though.
Sorry. It's true. We're proxies. But I swear, we've never done anything bad. We are, the most lawful among the unlawful.
That's the way to put it. Hearing the confession from the managers themselves, Zhu Yuan remains silent with no expression on her face. She pulls out her wallet and counts 1,000 dennies and hands it.
Jiyuan?
Truth be told,
Yuxin
I
Yi.
had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it
betting.
to Juyuan on the way here, and she...
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so I was willing to bet on it. Too bad. I was wrong.
Immediately apologize.
Jiyuan, I'm so sorry. We really didn't mean to...
Enough. Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, who's about to become commander of Janus Quarter during the election. And you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superiors. But
it's also the accused.
the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, is willing to vouch for you. Maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
It's either that or Bringers.
Does that mean...
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence. In the meantime, I'll be looking into this myself.
Thank you, Zhu Yuan. Thank you for believing in us.
Thank you, Jiyuan. Thank you for believing in us.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I said, I'm not going to bend the rules for you. proxies.
But if we're telling the truth. Jiyuan asks Qingyi to stay and keep an eye on the video store, and then leaves without looking back. All right. Qingyi, would you like to watch something? Manager, it turns out you're not as simple as you appear. Truly impressive for someone so young. The Fae has told me long ago that you are anything but ordinary people. I've long predicted this day. Thank you, Qingyi. Well, it's still too early to express your gratitude. You still have to explain yourself to Zhu Yuan. If you don't think of a good excuse quickly, when she gets serious, you'll have to explain yourself in the public security interrogation room. Okay, let's go talk to Wise or the HDD. HDD. Story commissions. Master, let me introduce you to Auto Explorer. We didn't have that before. You can access Auto Explorer through the portal below. Okay. Here, you can check on the current progress of Auto Explorer. You can view the rewards you'll receive after completing the commission here. After you first clear, you can use Auto Explorer. This isn't new! When you have yet to clear it, use the prepaid power card to immediately obtain rewards. Yeah, none of that was necessary. All right, Hiramasa, Yagami, and Miyabi. Deploy. Wait, they don't have a Bang-Boo. Anyone else notice that there was no Bang-Boo over to the right? Unless I put the Bang-Boo somewhere else in the new update. Moments later, in the Ballet Twins Hollow.
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Zhu Yuan?
Kinda. She just left. I believe in Zhu Yuan.
She went back to the precinct to verify our intel. I trust Zhu Yuan. She's honest and has a good heart. She'll do what's right.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being a criminal mastermind. So, it's understandable she'd be upset.
But he is a criminal mastermind.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the accusations against her boss that upset her the most.
That we betrayed her trust. It's my fault.
We have been doing some self-reflection on that.
I know Zhu Yuan. She would never do anything that perverts the course of justice. And she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer you are, the better. You can give it a try once she's back, Proxy.
You sound like you're a
Chief?
gaslighter.
Where'd you even learn that?
Probably
I
Twitter.
learned it from Zhu Yuan's mother.
Wow.
I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Back to the matter at hand.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully, Fairy still managed to track down Perlman's biosignal. Let's go get our chubby little man back.
You want to lay claim to the chubby little man? All right. We got a character introduction for Asaba Hiromasa. During combat, Hiromasa can set up electro quivers on the field. When the 5th hit of his basic attack, EX special attack, chain attack, hits an enemy or the ground, 266 electro quivers will be generated. After using a chain attack, the number of electro quivers generated when the next basic attack's 5th hit hits an enemy will increase to 6. When no electro quivers are present on the field and any character in the squad applies an attribute anomaly to an enemy, 6 electro quivers will be generated. At any given time, a maximum of 6 electro quivers can exist on the field. After the 5th hit of a basic attack, EX special attack, or chain attack, and setting electro quivers holds... it's immediately shoot falling feather at enemies in front, dealing electro damage. Aiming mode can also be entered by holding the melee to fire falling feather at a designated target. When Hiromasa fires falling feather and hits an enemy, if electro quivers are present on the field, they will be activated and fire Ha-Ato no Ya at the target hit by falling feather, applying the electro prison effect to them. When the electro prison effect reaches 2 or more stacks, X marked will be applied to the target. When an X-marked enemy is on the field, Hiramasa will enter an awakened state. While in the awakened state, when dodging, press melee to trigger a dash attack. Hiten no tsuru slash. Quickly dashing to the X mark and delivering a powerful slash. While under the awakened state, pressing melee after a basic attack, Falling Feather, to quickly follow up the dash attack, Hiten no tsuru slash. When the slash hits the target, it will consume the Electro Prism effect and X-marked status. Before X-marked runs out, repeatedly press melee to trigger dash attack, Hiten no tsuru slash repeatedly. That was a lot. Well, what do we got there?
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Perlman there. Careful, there's a lot of enemies nearby. Be careful.
All right, so now this way.
That was smooth.
Let's see, what am I supposed to go next?
Fine.
Hey.
Almost forgot. There is no jump.
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is
I wonder why.
than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
The bigger the slab of meat, the more onions you need.
Yagami?
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Fighting very poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment.
This should be the building's secret area. Will likely be heavily defended.
Go ahead and take out this guy.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Keep attacking.
Are you hurt? My training to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed.
I didn't realize there was more up here. Hitting. I wasn't even near. Keep on moving.
An ambush here too.
It's around every freaking corner. It's because we're close, isn't it? All right, continuing.
Victory, the only option. Yeah.
Don't think that shield's gonna help you much. All right, now we go up.
Bell, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
All right, contact point. This should be the mercenaries' communication hub. Hold on, everyone. I'll try to hack into their database. Start hacking. Oh, one of these things? Easy. Congratulations. Just as I expected. This is gonna be tricky. What's wrong, Proxy? The database level is too low and Perlman's location data isn't here. I need to go to other hubs to get advanced permission to shut down the defense mechanism. I see. It looks like the enemy's defenses are pretty thorough. But don't worry. I've located several fissures around here through the hollow observation data in the database. You can use it as a shortcut to save time, Miss Miyabi.
The spatial fissure is right over here.
All right, going in.
Find Perlman quickly.
Is something wrong somewhere?
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Don't waste your energy
The mercenaries'
arguing
rendezvous
with
point is
places
just
like
up ahead.
this. Why is no one on guard? This feels too easy.
Maybe it
For
is.
us.
There might be clues about Perlman at the hubs here. Hold on, everyone. I'll try to hack into it. Start hacking. I already see the path. So easy. Got it. I've located where Perlman is being held. Looks like it's not far from here. That's great, Proxy. Let's go now. Hold on. I still need security permissions to shut down the defense mechanism. Huh? Wait a second. The system's settings seem to be a bit off. Looks like someone deliberately tampered with them. This will take some time to handle. Everyone, please wait a moment. 3, 2, 1. Why is there a countdown?
We have access. Huh? Proxy, what's that warning sound?
Self-destruct sequence.
Oh no! The permission request was linked to the
Military-grade
explosives!
ammonium nitrate explosives?
Run! This room's gonna blow!
Using these inside the building. It's no wonder there's no way stationed near it.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
Keep hitting them up.
Enemies are gathering up ahead. I'll look for a detour.
In the meantime, I'm gonna use a special attack.
We'll just break through.
Gotta beat them quickly before this room explodes too.
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
Alright, moving on.
What the? This area's about to collapse!
Yeah, you
Forget
think?
it. Let's just ignore this mess. I don't want to be buried here.
Perlman's locked inside. We need to get rid of his guards quickly.
Killing it. Way to go, Hawkeye.
Please, don't kill me! What do you want from me?
Truck. Hey, it's Little Perlman. Ah, perfect timing. Hurry, get me out of here. This place is about to blow. We need to leave now. Stay close, Perlman. We'll get you out now.
There's a risk of explosions nearby. We have to get out of here.
Ah! Help! I don't want to die!
Ah, shut up, Pearly.
Quit being difficult, old man. If I fall down, we're done for.
There should be a spatial fissure nearby. We can use it as a shortcut to save time.
We were going to be able to.
Proxy, is this the way out of the hollow?
Get him! Harry's not responding either. Come on, let's get out of here!
Perfect coordination.
Alright, you guys better run quickly. A fissure gleams not far off. As explosions draw closer, the HED's ear-piercing warning comes again. HED voice output failed. Activating backup output. Warning, danger detected in the path ahead. Something seems off.
There is an exit ahead, but this is odd. Why is there only one result from the calculations? Shouldn't there be several?
Proxy, we're running out of time. We need to get out now.
I don't want to die! Ah!
The explosion causes the surroundings to collapse. Out of desperation, everyone charges into the fissure. The light from the fissure overwhelms your senses. An eerie, heavy, ominous feeling inside the hollow abruptly disappears. The next moment.
Oh, isn't this a surprise?
Oh, he comes to the forefront.
Huh? Bringer.
Perlman, the culprit of the Vision scandal, who sabotaged the Witness's airship to escape to the Outer Ring, who snuck back into New Eridu during this critical election period, is now apprehended on the spot by public security. And appearing alongside suspect Perlman, assisting him in entering and exiting the Hollow, members of Section 6 of HAM. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, I'm requesting that you all come with me to Public Security Headquarters for an explanation. Shall we?
No answer to you.
Chief Hoshimi Miyabi, you are suspected of improper dealings with Perlman, the notorious criminal. I need you and your subordinates to come with me.
It's over. It's over. It's all over.
Just a moment, Inspector Bringer. It appears there's been a serious misunderstanding on your part. Section 6 is alleged to have had unreported private contact with an important suspect. However, those actions were undertaken solely by Chief Hoshimi Miyabi.
Huh?
As members of Section 6, we noticed our superior's misconduct and rushed to confront her, just as you arrived.
Are you trying to say you have nothing to do with this? I'm the acting commander. Do you think I'm an idiot?
No, I think you're
I
corrupt.
didn't dream of it, acting Commander Bringer. I'm merely stating the facts. If there's any disagreement, we can report to Internal Affairs.
To your superiors.
Every cloud has a... What was it?
Silver lining?
Huh? You're asking me?
Wrong answer.
Huh? What are you doing?
Hoshimi Miyabi, what are you doing?
He got it wrong, so I threw him into the hollow in a fit of rage. Yanagi is right. I do what I want. This has nothing to do with them. My actions just now serve as proof. Take me if you want. But only me.
You!
It's almost time for the speech. No need to dwell too much on it. Best to leave it at that.
All right, very well. I'll grant you that. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi of Section 6. You are suspected of endangering public safety. And shall be arrested immediately.
With Perlman back inside, that means that they don't have Perlman. So that was a pretty good play. I did most of my damage with Miyabi. It looks like now we can't even use her. I never expected things to turn out like this. I can't believe Bringer ambushed us at the hollow exit. No wonder the navigation kept reporting errors. He must have tampered with our hollow data monitoring system. Unfortunately, Barry isn't fully back yet. Otherwise, we'd have more ways to fight back. Anyway, I'll do a full system check now. How's Section 6 doing? How are Yagini and the others doing? Don't worry, Section 6 sent a message saying they've lost Bringer and are trying to locate Perlman now. But we have to recalibrate the system, so real-time navigation won't be possible. We can only give a rough estimate of Perlman's potential locations in the Hollow and let Section 6 search for him on their side. The Agni said the Hollow operations are their specialty, and they'll take care of locating Perlman. No update on Miss Hoshimi's side yet, though. Even though Bringer has taken her, she should be okay. She's a Void Hunter after all. You're right. Anyway, you should get some rest, Belle. I'll handle the system maintenance and search for Miss Hoshimi's location while I'm at it. Wise skillfully checks the HED. After a while, the communicator starts ringing. Belle, Yagini just messaged us that they found Perlman. They've hidden him at the Bellabog Industries to keep him safe from Bringer and got him working on gathering evidence of Bringer's dealings with Fission Corporation. That was fast. Yep. Coletta and the others are also helping look for the files, so we should have results soon. But to avoid Bringer, Section 6 cut off all communication signals at their safe house, leaving just us with a special line. Yagini asked us to contact them if we can, when we can plan our next move. Bringer still has Miss Hoshimi after all. I've tried everything, but can't track her down. Who knows what Bringer's going to do with her? Belle, whenever you're ready, we'll contact Yagini and the others and see how things are on their side. I'm ready. Yes, I know, immersive storytelling. You say it every time. Okay, I'll contact Section 6 now. Just as Wise sets up a remote call with Section 6, a familiar figure rushes in. Guys, can you reach Section 6 now? Are they with Perlman? There's something important I need to confirm with them. Relax, your UN. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact them now. I'm setting up the call now. I'll patch you in too. Not long later, Wise successfully gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we're currently unable to track down Miss Hoshimi's location.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Juyuan. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
Small wound.
What are you doing? Now hang on, my hair. Ow! Easy, easy.
Yes, Officer Juyuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately half an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
What?
That means relocate immediately after you get rid of
And it's been
the
active
chip.
this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
That's correct.
What? Hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
Mm-hmm.
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes, they could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the outer ring. Yet they never tracked him down.
Suspicious,
the precinct's
huh?
records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption, that the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
To get rid of anybody that would try to stop them.
Didn't the bad commander take Chief
Track them down.
Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us?
And if we guessed wrong,
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Miyabi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
A different reason. Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter?
Bringer.
Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
There's something odd. Her katana lost control when we were in the hollow.
Hang on, I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You quickly fill everyone in on what happened with the katana inside the hollow, leaving them with even more questions.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Miyabi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Let's split up. Save time. Let's split into 2 teams.
Guys, let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Miyabi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No. We shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not?
Too
Aren't you
emotional.
worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down,
That's
Tsuchishiro.
why.
You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Perlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time.
This time.
For once he's actually making sense.
For once.
Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch. That hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. I'll go too.
I'll join you. Wise will stay at home with Eos to assist you guys. I'll go with Jiyuan to find Miss Miyabi.
Are we gonna do both?
Looks like our tasks are set.
I know we control
I'll stay
Bell,
here to
but
protect the video
would we
store
actually jump
then,
between both of
so you
them?
have
Because
one
haven't we
less
controlled
thing to
Wise
worry
once before
about.
too? The communicator transmitted several deep breaths, followed by a few quick slaps like someone's trying to regain
I'm
focus.
sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
Uh-huh. I'm more than just pretty capable. I'm the best.
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
Belle, Jiyuan is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miss Hoshimi. But I feel like she isn't in a good mood. She might still be upset, since we had our identity from her. When there's a chance, we should really give her a proper explanation. You think that's why she's upset? I think she'd be more upset about the whole thing with Bringer. Because it is unfolding in front of her eyes that he is the person behind all this. You're here. I'm looking into the transport vehicle's location. We'll head out once I get word. Jiyuan stops talking after that. An awkward silence settles between you. Try to talk to Jiyuan. Jiyuan? Are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Consider your response. Jiyuan seems really upset. Is she expecting an apology from me? Apologize sincerely. Jiyuan, I'm really, really sorry. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? Huh? So why did you keep this from me? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. You're an elite officer, and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth drove us apart, or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong and would, of course, do what is just. If you consider me a friend, then you should have more faith in me. Jiyuan, I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, my brother's gonna have the worst luck ever. Even fortune cookies will come up blank. You don't have to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very important friend, Jiyuan. Your feelings matter a lot to me. I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? Huh? After that moment, Jiyuan's comms rings. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager, I asked Officer Chen to locate and currently activate transport vehicles in the Janus Quarter. The currently active transport vehicles in the Janus Quarter. And they're heading north. I believe Miyabi is in one of them. We need to move now and intercept them. With the PubSec car, we can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, Manager. Take my bamboo. Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. It'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head out now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. A short while later, near 14th Street, a PubSec car hurtles down the street, sirens blaring.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Jiyuan here. Over.
Captain Zhu Yuan, why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads? Over.
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest. Over.
Copy that, Captain Zhu Yuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force Patrol Team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait. The nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
Let's use the hollow. Dead End Hollow is nearby. We can cut straight through.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
You could run.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
It feels like throwing the fact that you're a hidden proxy back in her face again.
Amazing. I didn't know you could drive a train, manager. Is this railway route okay?
By the way, you're familiar with Miss Miyabi, right, Jaylen? Trust me. I'm familiar with this route. It'll definitely lead us out of the dead-end hollow.
As I'm sure you know, the Hoshimi family is a long heritage.
Can you guys stop talking over each other?
They gave
One at a
rise
time.
to the first generation of void hunters, making significant contributions to the city. Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger.
Probably has to do with the sword.
Could the urban legend actually be true?
I don't know much.
But possibly. Moments later, to verify Juyuen's theory, Bell stops the train in a safe zone and establishes a communication link with the outside world.
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Juyuen from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. I'm just calling to...
I know, Officer Juyuen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the Election Day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
all right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
Are you close with the Hoshimi families, Juyuen? Do you know the head of the family?
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Jiyuen. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father. But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's independent of PubSec.
Should we try Victoria Housekeeping? I might have some high society connections. I know someone we could try reaching out to.
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
Moments later, after patching through random play, a familiar voice answers.
Ah, Master Proxy. It's been quite some time. I never anticipated a call from you on a day like today.
Lycon, please, you've got to help me.
Lycon, thank you
Lycon.
for taking my call. I've got something
Lycon.
extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
They're a renowned martial arts family. They contributed significantly to the construction and safeguarding of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our services to them, and indeed they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Long-winded way to say yes.
That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. If it's not too much to ask, could you please provide me with a little more context?
Juyuen gives Lycon a quick rundown of the situation.
I understand the circumstances, and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide such information.
Why not?
It's against our confidentiality policy.
Well, then how about you get
I
in contact with
understand,
them?
But
Although I cannot provide that information, I can connect you with someone better suited to assist. Just a moment. Rena, please watch the lobby for me.
Lycon steps away from the call briefly, and a few minutes later...
Hello? Lycon said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
voice. Is that?
Oh, is that Miss Ju Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
Speaking of your daughter,
Mr. Soichiro, sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Take it seriously, dude.
Oh, so you weren't joking?
No.
Please continue.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong.
Not the time.
Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even...
Dude.
Forgive me. There I go boasting again.
Yeah, it's not the time.
Let's die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Ju Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Her katana is the Hoshimi family heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Only members of the Hoshimi family can touch her katana.
Miss Miyabi's katana is a family heirloom, used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Soichiro, you prefer juice over wine.
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Uh-huh. Her katana went out of control today.
Please listen to me, Mr. Soichiro. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycon, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with anyone. If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana.
That'd be Bringer.
The katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
At the same time, an armored transport vehicle is heading towards the dead-end hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle,
hey, drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
You never need the blade.
We really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure passed down through generations of the Hoshimi family. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Tailless.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family, truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Seems like she might actually be part of it.
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Ah. By using that in order to control the
I get
katana.
to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
They're gonna go out of control.
What?
Just like it did in Hollow.
You're right.
Or maybe it went out of
that
control
we
because of
knew.
this.
So we'll make you the threat.
Release Tailless!
Ah! What an unexpected delight! To my surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! It's Miss Miyabi! Amazing!
Miyabi!
Dizziness envelops her, and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Hoshimi Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in a strange space she has never seen the likes of before. Did she have to fight Tailless, like, within, like, her mind?
Millie, you can keep us informed with the outside world.
Am I? I was clearly... It feels like foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered.
Hopefully she's actually fighting outside.
To recover.
And this is just a way of
It scatters upon being...
hiding it.
It's obviously not a physical entity. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi. So why would it burn me?
Her health is constantly fluctuating.
It's changed color. I can't shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire. It's burning even more intensely. Losing my strength. I must defeat more enemies. The more the better. This place is an illusion of the cursed blade.
Oh. What was this one called again? Geppetto?
This feeling.
In the illusion, countless monsters surge forward like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting the ethereals, pushing her to the brink of total exhaustion. Kill, kill, countless voices invade Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape the torment. Is that the exit?
Are these people citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
Keep walking through. Billy? Abby? Nicole?
Are you serious?
Asaba? Shikaku? Dagani? Juyuan?
Why are you staring at me?
Bell and Wise.
Are you sure this is the right group of you? Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No. But I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone.
I dare my stick. Greedy. Silence. And never again. You're the second most murdered person I've met.
Who's the first?
So you'll agree.
Before she could finish, the subdued foxfire burst into fierce flames.
You.
The blazing foxfire slowly peters out and the illusions and voices fade too. Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. At this moment, a familiar voice rings out.
Miss Miyabi! Miss Miyabi! Can you hear me? Hey! Can you hear me?
Proxy?
Yes! It's me! Miss Miyabi! You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens... did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak as if recovering from a severe illness. She furrowed her brows, finally relaxed as tears trickled down her face. The invincible void hunter sobbed softly like an ordinary girl.
Miss Miyabi?
Belle, there's an emergency. The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
We ain't gonna let him. Hearing the latest update over the communicator, Zhu Yuan holds Miyabi tightly and looks towards the proxy.
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager. Go catch the culprit. We absolutely cannot let him get away.
No, we cannot. And complete. In the video store, the siblings are flustered. The connection's gone. What's happening? Let me check the error logs. Looks like a massive surge of active ether caused EOS's eternal modules to malfunction. Maybe it's because of the cursed blade. It might be because Miss Miyabi's katana went out of control. It's happened before. EOS was exposed to a surge of ether at close range. Its eternal communication module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how Miss Miyabi is doing. Worry not, manager. Zhu Yuan sent a message saying that she's taken the young lady to the Hoshimi family for treatment. So you can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. Where's Bringer now? We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. At that moment, a familiar petite figure rushes in. Proxy! Yagini from Section 6 asks me to contact you. Coletta? What brings you here? Not long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with Perlman. They said we have key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. I never would have thought that Bringer is the one behind all this. Yagini told us to send the evidence to the Public Security Commissioner through a special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. How is Section 6 doing? They left in a hurry and gave me a designated communication channel. Proxy, try using it to get in touch with her. Okay, connecting now. Yagini, can you hear me? Hello? Proxy? We're still at the speech venue. It's all thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NEP's HQ for investigation. But it seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into panic, and it almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We couldn't catch him. All we found at the scene was your Bang Boo. Damn it. We're just too slow. We didn't make it in time. Still, Perlman has given us an important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Elpis. It's that old cargo dock in the city's on the city outskirts, swallowed up by the Hollow. Perlman said Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies through there through the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the Hollow. Belle, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch this morning? They caught footage near the edge of the city. It looked like there was a hollow right by the water. A cargo dock? Then it probably really is near Port Elpis. It's an area with all sorts. A perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who's pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Rest assured, everyone. Leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Got it. We'll work on fixing the HDD on our end. Yagini, can you take EOS near the port? According to the data, the ether in the Hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate EOS's connection module while we're at it. Near the port? All right, I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. We'll make our way to Port Elpis after we wrap things up here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Elpis. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Xingyi leaves the video store. Belle, Xingyi just messaged. Her informant has found Bringer. Looks like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Elpis to smuggle himself out of the Janus Quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away again. Yagini said that once we're ready, we can find them at Port Elpis. HDD is pretty much fixed, and the portable device is good to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Wait a moment. All right, I'll start calibrating the HDD. When you're ready, head to the port to meet Yagini and the others. We're waiting a minute because we're waiting till next episode. But hold on, we got new Iridu City Fund thing here. Just spending Denny's. I don't even know where I spend the Denny's at. It always just says I did it. But I don't know where. Not in the slightest. But, yeah. This is where we're going to bring an end to this episode. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, when we probably are going to bring this to an end and maybe even start the whole next section that's part of 2.0. Maybe. Depends. Deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man marching Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle waving in